Let's see. Can I call Gigi on here? Hey y'all. I'm trying to see if I can get up. There she go. Okay, I'm just adding Gigi. Hey, into me. Hey, where you at? You look like you on a beach somewhere.
I am in my head. I stay there. That's why you see how I projected that to you? Because that's
Right. That's funny. Actually, I was just talking about how I need to go away. Hey, Asada.
Hey everybody.
Thank y'all for joining us. We ain't gonna stay on here too long. We just wanted to catch you guys up on you ladies. I don't know why I have such a habit of saying guys, but I wanted to catch you up on self-realization of a goddess, how it's been going, and share a couple of things with you. First and foremost, hey Sonia. First and foremost, I wanted to make the people that came already, that stayed for the full weekend. Every time when I leave, I'm like, you ladies are officially Black Fire Nation alumni, because I'm creating chapters in all of the cities that I go to. So I'm like, I don't know what that means yet. I just know that it's on my spirit to create chapters in each city. So I've been thinking about, like, okay, what can I do that's going to benefit them after they leave self-realization of a goddess. So I've been working on my website, and I think, matter of fact, I am creating a page to I guess to promote their business. I guess I'll say it like that. It's going to be a Black Fire Nation alumni page where I'm going to list all the people that came, and whatever business that you're promoting, give me like a small bio, really small, maybe like 2 sentences, a picture on your website.
That's awesome.
So that's for me, Gigi. I'll put you on there, and all the other ladies that have any kind of business that they want to promote. There's going to be a page for Black Fire Nation alumni, so that if when women want to shop from other women, they'll have a place to go. Like, I know that there's probably a gazillion other places for that, but I know for me that the women that came through self-realization of a goddess, I wanted to make sure that, I didn't lose touch with them, and that they're still working on, their business as themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make sure that they had a page. So that's the first benefit of coming to self-realization of a goddess. So I wanted to get that out the way. Now, the other thing, I wanted to talk about what I learned, and I made a post about it this morning, about how when you come on Friday night, if you come for the whole weekend, we're putting together a business plan Friday night. And that business plan is basically, it's just like a regular business plan, except for I made it to focus on you.
Mm-hmm.
So as I've been doing that, and I've been going back and even looking at the questions that I asked for them, I've been looking at this social media thing way different. It started changing even the way I think, because of course I'm realizing more and more every day that I'm a business. So therefore, the way I operate in social media, as if I'm a business. I'm not on here for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fun. I laugh, he, I joke and all that, but I'm not on here shucking and jiving and just breaking down words and shit just to entertain people. I came to that realization that, no, I have a purpose. And so I started looking at my friend list more like a business list or an email list, and that's how I'm moving. So that was like the greatest impact that self-realization of a goddess had on me. The way I operate in social media is going to be changing drastically. I came back and started changing my website. Like, my website was basically, oh yeah, I blog and I write all these blogs and stuff, but I wasn't really putting at the forefront the financial aspect of it. What am I doing? Because it's a lot of work to sit there and write blogs every month and stuff like that. So I changed my website completely around. Go to my website, blackfirenation.com, spelled with a Q. And you'll see, like, I just have more stuff at the forefront about that. I do name interpretations, a lot of people didn't even know that I do number interpretations, and I don't do them like a lot of other people do them. I use the Bible to do mine. So There's new things that I'm starting to offer, like mother-daughter name interpretations. I'll be doing when Father's Day come, I'll be doing a child and father name interpretations to look for patterns between your names and stuff like that. But anyway, it just has been dramatically changing the way I move as a business. When are you starting up in Philly again? That's the other thing into me. Last night I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning working on a page for self-realization of a goddess in Philly. So I'm going to be doing those classes every week. And then I'm also going to be doing I'm going to do like a graduation ceremony the same way we do when we travel, except for it'll be here and you'll be doing it in separate weeks. So I'll be starting that up soon, Tony. Just soon. I don't know exactly when, but I'm working on a page right now. So Gigi, can you share with us? Hey Ray, can you share with us what you've learned being an administrator and a teacher, working with me? Working with me, us working with each other from self-realization of a goddess. Is it anything that you've changed in your being just over the past 2 cities that we went to?
I think it's been more so this been a year of confirmation for me. Like I've been really talking a lot about this whole Saturn return to Capricorn thing. I've been talking about it since December because of how amazing it is, right? So I've been really moving in a lot of just my Saturn energy, and so my Saturn is in Virgo, so just been really following that model of like working with people and what I'm saying, precision and working. So for me, it's been about seeing how from one city to the next, like we change and we morph, we get closer, we see just how much more the information becomes even more clear, not just to the people that we are teaching, but to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just how amazing it's been for you to give me clarity, even more clarity on what we go through with you on classes. Is in my business, that's what it helps. It helps me to see my mission statement a lot more. And even though I had it, it wasn't something that I was saying to myself on a daily basis, where now I say it on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? That's something that part has helped me. And even with the teaching of the astrology, like it's helped me get even deeper into what it is that I know about myself. Because even every time that I say something about it, say something about the packet that I give them on Friday to go through, all that just helps us to get even stronger on what it is that we're out here doing. So it's been just a real good confirmation for me, just as we move from city to city, watching the people, watching the ladies, how they like react to the information has been really,
yes,
really
I love watching their faces.
Yeah, just it's so powerful to me to watch them how they react, because this is the stuff that we're teaching is things that we all know. Like we all have these superpowers, we all have these gifts, but I don't think we slow down enough and give ourselves a rest period to be able to listen. So a lot of this is just about just watching how we all like, from like Friday night when we did the fire together, like that wasn't a part of the itinerary, but we had a fire pit, so we went outside, and how we all contributed to getting that together. And that fire pit wasn't the one that they had been using.
That was a job doing that shit, yo.
Right.
That was work getting that fire going.
Right. So all of that has just been like, it's amazing to me. Like I love what we're doing together and bringing our strengths and teaching together in a weekend. Like it's just amazing to me. It's something I definitely would, even if I wasn't teaching, I would participate in, just especially with me, even if I didn't know it. Now that I know it, oh my God, it's just like, it's really, really it's an amazing shift. Every time it's a shift.
Well, I know for me, like honestly, I didn't know. Like I knew that you did astrology, but the way you break it down, you make it so clear. I know from like hey y'all, when we in class and Gigi is teaching, I be raising my hand asking questions. I'll be like, well, my North Node what? And because that's why I added her too, because there's things that I don't know. Like I specialize in words. I don't specialize in astrology. And even when I do self-realization of a goddess here in Philly, I mean, I want to talk about how important astrology is, but I can't break down. I ain't gonna say I can't, but I'm not doing your natal chart. I'm just not doing it. Because I know it takes years of studying that stuff. So when Gigi is teaching about astrology, I love the way she teaches it. She makes it, she compares it to like how a car runs, and she just makes it way more clearer to understand rather than breaking down, oh, your north node is here and you're at this degrees. And I mean, she says that stuff, but then she goes further to explain what it means. So to me, you know, especially like I said, Friday night when we put together looking at your natal chart and putting together a formal business plan for yourself, that's super powerful, yo. Like that's minding your business for real. Oh, sorry, y'all. I straight spit.
Yeah.
But that's minding. I got excited because that's minding. That's really minding your business.
Yeah.
You know, understanding where the because I be watching their faces when you start. She gives you individual attention. You know, if you don't understand something, it's like you really getting damn near a natal chart reading, like right there on the spot. So I don't know how much you charge to do readings.
It depends on what we're doing.
Okay, so
it start off at 100, you know, like just if you want to do an hour of just really getting into your chart. Like again, this is something that takes like, it's gonna take you time to digest, but I feel like there are a whole lot of astrologers out there and I love them all. I'm telling you, I love, like when I go and study astrology and study astrologers, like they all have different strengths. Like we all have different strengths, and it's about going to who you can vibrate with. Like I'll like have session with certain people, then I send them to other astrologers, because when you come to me, I want to give you the basics of it. Like to me, it makes no sense for me to talk to you about degrees and where your nodes are and all that kind of stuff if you don't even know what the aspect of what it means to even be an Aries or be a Taurus. If you don't just know the basic mechanics of things, then they don't need it for us to go deeper. So I spent a lot of time just really getting you to understand the basics of how this stuff works, so that now once you got the basics, now we can go to the next level, which is how is it working inside of you? How is it really pulling and pushing on your heart and your vibration? But a lot of people like try to jump all the way in and they get the chart and they want to, oh, this is in this house, and they don't even know what a house is. They don't even know what nodes are and all this stuff. I don't want to talk about Chiron. Don't know what Chiron is. You have to really understand like the basic principles of this. So I spent a lot of time getting them to at least see themselves in that basic principle, so you can start to see like what vibration that you're having on a daily basis, because we don't know this stuff, you know, and then connecting that with the business plan. Like once you leave, you got a clear understanding on what it is that you need to work on when it comes down to yourself, and you know where it's coming from and why. Because I even talk a little bit about your parents and your children. Like we get deep, you know.
We talk a lot about karma, and not just karma in regards to the woman in the womb, because you guys know you guys know that I focus a lot on the womb, but Gigi talks about it from the perspective of astrology. So you getting it from two different perspectives. Marvin asked what's going on. Marvin, me and Gigi are traveling across the country to 6 different cities. We canceled New York, if you didn't know that, and the reason why is because it was very close to the 4th of July, and we were thinking that the cost would have been really high. So we wound up canceling New York, but I'm still going to be in Baltimore. And Baltimore in New York is like, what, a few hours away from each other. So Marvin, just to let you know, we're doing a tour called Self-Realization of a Goddess, where we teach women about the feminine aspect of God and just understanding their sovereignty and their role as a woman on earth. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to let you guys know is that I'm not correcting myself when I say guys anymore, because I hear myself saying it. But if you feel like that you're interested in Self-Realization of a Goddess, it's really to your benefit to get on the email list. And I'm going to tell you why. Because someone canceled for the Atlanta one at the like 2 days before. They had already paid for a full weekend, and something came up and they wound up canceling. Now we have a no refund policy, because once we book the housing, it's already paid for. So and then there's a risk going on here with us booking the housing before we actually get all the money. So that's why we have a no refund policy. But anyway, the girl, she said, you know, she wanted to transfer that to somebody else, which of course you can do that. So what I did was I sent the email out first to the people that are on the Self-Realization of a Goddess email list. When things like that happen, they are the first ones to know. I am not posting it on Facebook. That's going to be the last place I go. And the reason why is because I feel like if you really know that you want to go, then you'll be on that email list.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent the email out to all the people that's on the Self-Realization of a Goddess email list saying, look, there's an open bed that's already paid for. Only thing you have to do is go find the Black Fire Nation mission statement, which is easy as hell. All you got to do is go on the Black Fire Nation page. It's right there. Or go on my website. It's right there. So someone got it. And next thing you know, I said, okay, well, are you going to be able to get here, within the next 2 days? She paid for her plane ticket and she came all the way from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
She paid for her plane ticket and she was there.
Mm-hmm.
So she got a fully paid weekend just because she was on the email list. Mm-hmm. So when stuff like that happen, guess what? I'm not telling everyone. I told you that I'm changing the way I operate on Facebook, on social media. Mm-hmm. I want to give my first and foremost priority to the people who invest time in me and that actually took the 30 seconds that it takes to subscribe to the email list. It's going to them first. Then it'll go to the entire Black Fire Nation email list, which is about 800 people. I've been deleting people off there too, though. Mm-hmm. But it's going to go to them first, then them, then Facebook. So you'll be the last to know that there's even money available for you.
Yep.
If you want a coupon and all that shit, you'll be the last to know if you're not on the email list. Gigi, you want to say anything about that?
No, I mean, I think that's just amazing. We were talking about it. And you was like, well, what should we do? I'm like, send it to the people in email first. Like, that should get first dibs because that's the ones who are showing us exactly what you're interested in. And that's what it's about. Like one thing I love about social media is that it brings us together, but at the same time, we have to start to move outside of that. Meaning that once we link up together and we know that we have interests, it's time for us to start really grouping together in real life, in physical time to do stuff. So when you go and sign an email list that you're interested, it let us know, okay, well, you're the person that we need to be talking to when it comes down to when we're, bringing self-realization of a goddess anywhere. You're going to be the first person to know. So the sister who actually got a chance to come this weekend with us in Atlanta, she's also coming to Witches Brew. So she getting her tools in. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's on it and making sure. I didn't even know. Like, I was shocked when she walked through the door. I was like, wait a minute, what you doing here? You know what I'm saying? But that just proves that she is watching and staying on top of it. So you guys make sure that you sign up for, the email list. And same thing with my website as well. Like, if you guys are interested in anything that I'm doing astrology wise, like, go to the website and sign up because it's a time for us to move.
What's your website?
Oh, I am livingalign.com. Girl, I just assume.
They want to know.
Right.
Want a natal chart reader, where do I go?
And you can.
I am livingalign.com.
Yes. And just that way you can stay in tune because it's time for us to move a little bit out of the mainstream of social media and start to create our business platforms, which is our website. So if you're doing something in business, you should be building your website up more than you building up your social media sites. Those things are for you to be able to send your links out. So I'm excited that she got a chance to experience it, and I think it was dope, the way we did it. So make sure.
Yeah, I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's the last thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about Chicago, then we're going to get off because Chicago is the next stop. Now, what's going on with Chicago is that the housing there is it's the most expensive. We did Philly and Atlanta, and Chicago is like $300-400 more than the other ones were. So we had to kind of rearrange our budget. I still want to make it happen. We may even have to cook the food ourselves rather than pay a caterer to do it. But I keep telling Gigi, I have faith and I feel like that this is us being tested on our faith. How much risk are we willing to take to receive the reward? However, the cancellation policy for the housing for Chicago is up on May 25th. And the reason why that is because the housing on Airbnb, if I have to cancel it by May 25th in order to get my money back. So, and that's still not getting all my money back. So I'm still taking a risk. So my thing is, if you plan on coming to the Chicago event, get her done. Reserve your spot. Because I love these Atlanta people. How many times did I call you and say, yo, these Atlanta people, they waited till like the day before,
Yeah,
They waited till like the day before. They were buying tickets like the day before for the day passes.
yeah.
But if you plan on coming to the Chicago event, I need you to go ahead on and like at least reserve your spot now.
Right.
Because if it's not reserved by May 25th, I'm going to have to cancel it.
Yeah.
We have a couple people, that signed up now,
Yeah.
but it has to make sense financially for me to come there. And this is
Absolutely.
not even all about, me making money or whatever. It's because honestly, we haven't really been making money,
Yeah.
but at the very least, I need to break even,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to see y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I want to visually see y'all. I want to physically see y'all. I want to hug y'all. I
Mm-hmm.
want to, be in front of your face
Right.
instead of, talking to you through a computer. And
Yeah.
like I said, I'm building chapters across the country. So if you plan on coming to Chicago, I need you to register by May 25th. In the other cities, you still can do the early bird rate on there. I
Yeah.
still have a coupon too. I still have one coupon left, one $40 coupon left. But
And I
guess
want,
what?
and let's get some
Go
shout
ahead.
outs to the sisters who
Absolutely,
invested for the
yes.
coupons, because like we've been putting out there about sponsorships or whatever, and if anybody wanted to sponsor some, some ladies coming to the events, and we've had some sisters that have stepped up to buy tickets for some other sisters, so we turned those into
Yeah.
coupons so that you guys can come, to make the cost really cheap for you to be able to come. But Chicago really boils down to what you guys want. If y'all want us to come and you want us to bring the information, and you want to have a self-realization of a goddess weekend with us, then what I'm saying, it's about really at least put your deposits down, because if not, it's okay. Like, we got other cities that we already have down that we're really excited about. Like she just said, for those that was interested in New York, we got Baltimore, which is right, is right there. And then Houston, we still have you on the ticket that we're coming to, and then we have Charlotte as well. I'm really excited about going back to Charlotte. So if you guys feel that you want to be able to have just a good weekend, like I said, of just some information and connecting with sisters, this is really an amazing event to really attend.
Yes,
Myself,
yes,
you
yes.
can't
Thank
see.
you. So shout out to Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah, she donated something to sponsor women. And also Kyra Renee. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. I'm gonna actually tag her in this after I get off. But thank you ladies for supporting us. I'm not gonna get into the men because that's a whole nother subject. Because all right, anyway, thank you for supporting us. Okay. And that also goes to show, that women can support other women because they just did it out of the kindness of their heart. They wanted to see women there. They wanted to see women get the information. So, like Gigi said, if you want us there in your city, if you want, to learn more about the womb, and you want to learn more about, about words, and just go on my website. I'll kind of break all this stuff down. And, the aspect that Gigi gives about astrology, and the end of the class is the funnest because that's when we talk about sex.
Yes,
Really,
sex
we really
magi.
get into sex and the magic of sex and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna get off here. I'm put my website in the link. Gigi, put your website in the comments.
I just typed
Thank
you.
you, Gigi. Oh, you did it. Thank you. And so so I'm pretty much done. Anybody else want to add anything? No.
Is there anybody here that got any questions about anything before we leave?
Yeah, I tagged the ladies that actually came, so
Okay.
they'll probably come on later and comment or whatever. I was hoping that they could, be in the comments, but they'll probably come on later and comment. And y'all can ask them, how was it and stuff. We're gonna send some surveys out
Yeah, we had
to
a
see
good
what they think
time. The
about
sensual, the sensual dance class before we leave is always my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that's a chance we really get a chance to talk about that root. We always want to get into that knowledge. I say all the time, we
Yeah,
love being in the higher self. Want to
yeah,
be in the light,
yeah.
but we are afraid to tap into that dark. So the sensual dance class to me is an opportunity to give women a chance to really feel what it feels like when your vagina and your womb should be activated. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mhm.
it could be a little intimidating at first, because like I posted before, a lot of us out here scared of our pussies. I'm period point blank, just
And you
afraid.
can see that when we get to that the end where we do the dancing and everything. You can see that everybody gets scared. Like
It's just you
I don't,
draw
I
up.
don't want to. I don't want to move my vagina. I'm scared. You know, and again, that was something that I learned too, because I had to loosen up too. I told Gigi by the time we get to Houston, I'm gonna be rolling around on the floor like a cat. I'm gonna be so open. But what she's saying is that we're covering up here, and we're also covering, literally covering, you know, how you operate with the vagina, like literally moving and all that feminine energy moving around like a snake, and getting that sensuality going. Because a lot of us, especially Black women, we so used to being so masculine. I'm going to do it myself, and I'm the strong Black woman, that we don't even be feminine. We feminine as in soft, as in gentle, as in, you know, moving soft and slow like a snake. And that's what gets that. That's how you manifest shit too, by getting that sexual energy going. So we talk about that at the end, right before the crowning ceremony. So they be nice and ready for their crown.
Your money is in your vagina. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to warm that thing up and talk to her and move. So we spend time talking about all of that. So it's knowledge, but it's also showing you how to really use this information. So yep, I have so much fun. I'm really excited. I know Chicago gonna pull through. You know, we've already put it out there.
Chicago come through. Yes, I have faith. I have faith. Every time I book an Airbnb, I be like, I have faith in Allah. I have faith in all the laws of the universe. You know, so that's what I'm telling myself. Aisha, there is an actual sponsorship form that we have that you can fill out. I'll put the link in there. I'll put the link in the comments. I'll also put it in your inbox. If anybody wants to donate in order to help somebody else be able to come, yeah, that'll be awesome. That'll be great. All right, y'all. You done, Gigi?
Yep.
Okay. Love you. Peace.
Bye, y'all.